can have a forum like this on real estate or on share market. Now, typically what happens is we have our own group of people, say in share market, friends and family, who have a similar mindset. Here there are 257 people in a WhatsApp group with different experiences and very, very different ideologies maybe. So if there could be a group with, very divergent viewpoints, then we are going to have an all-around perspective on, say, share market investing. At the same time, if there could be groups on real estate, because the real estate of Goa would be very different from that of Noida versus Delhi and so on. So if there could be a group like that where people could exchange ideas and talk about it, and if you could start that, it's going to be very, very different from your core competency, I believe, but that would be a good platform for people to exchange ideas on other things as well. So that was a suggestion to you. I've myself been part of two companies where one company got sold out and the other company got bought over. I mean, they bought over another company. So was part of a couple of PEs where that investment was done. So I understand how the due diligence is done typically in getting the valuation of a company. But that typically the valuation of a large company is possible, surprisingly. For a startup, I think there are many, many angles to it, which gets very, very complicated. So would really, typically a large business should be more complicated in valuation and a small company should be easier to understand. But there could be many, many angles in a small company which would not be visible to investors like us. So the kind of due diligence which is expected has to be really deep and really you got to interrogate the original investors to find out the real valuation of a company. So I hope it is done like that, because nothing is in public domain. Everything.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but everything is in public domain. There are the same SEBI is there, same Ministry of Corporate Affairs is there, same Registrar of Companies is there, which is there for the listed companies, right? So this everything, all the filings are there. There are very steep laws, very strict laws, very strict implementation, right? So nobody can do hanky-panky in that. So everything is filed. Just to tell you, because you said real estate, I've spent a lot of years into real estate. I was from 2009 to 2018 I was in real estate, and my project, you might have known about it. It's I sold off that project. It was worth 750 crores called London Mart. I was one of the directors, and that is in Noida Extension. It is a commercial project. So in past I have done advisory for real estate for HNIs, and we raised around structured 100 crores for Ansal API DLF. We structured around 40 crores. So a lot of builders I've personally worked with, and yes, it's a good one, but we have to wait for some times, because right now there are some few groups, 3 or 4, which are active. We are building this community more, and then we can hive off a community which is strictly interested into real estate, right? Because if we include these discussions, this might not be liked by some people. But yes, real estate could be included in a separate discussion group, as well as the stock market. So I have been investing in 2 stocks since 2003. So, I can share a lot of my experience, and I would love to have the experience of others. Right? I actively trade till date. So we can discuss that. Obviously, everything, this entire angel network, everything, whatever you invest, VC, the end point is the stock market, right? So everybody should learn about that, should know about it. There are a lot of opportunities available. We can have that discussion as well. And we can put a certain day, maybe, regularly, maybe Sunday or something. And then we can have such kind of discussions regularly.